Quran, Quran chapter 41, Fussilat. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Hameen, a revelation from the Beneficent, the Merciful Allah, a book of which the verses are made plain, an Arabic Quran for a people who know. A herald of good news and a warner, but most of them turn aside so they hear not. And they say, our hearts are under coverings from that to which you call us, and there is a heaviness in our ears, and a veil hangs between us and you. So work, we too are working. Say, I am only a mortal like you. It is revealed to me that your Allah is one, Allah. Therefore, follow the right way to Him and ask His forgiveness. And woe to the polytheists, to those who did not give poor rate, and they are unbelievers in the hereafter. As for those who believe and do good, they shall surely have a reward never to be cut off. Say, what? Do you indeed disbelieve in him who created the earth in two periods? And do you set up equals with him? That is the Lord of the worlds. And he made in it mountains above its surface, and he blessed therein and made therein its foods in four periods, alike for the seekers. Then he directed himself to the heaven, and it is a vapor. So he said to it and to the earth, come both willingly or unwillingly. They both said, we come willingly. So he ordained them seven heavens in two periods, and revealed in every heaven its affair. And we adorned the lower heaven with brilliant stars, and made it to guard. That is the decree of the mighty, the knowing. But if they turn aside, then say, I have warned you of a scourge like the scourge of Ad and Samud. When their apostles came to them from before them and from behind them, saying, serve nothing but Allah, they said, if our Lord had pleased, He would certainly have sent down angels. So we are surely unbelievers in that with which you are sent. Then as to Ad, they were unjustly proud in the land, and they said, who is mightier in strength than we? Did they not see that Allah who created them was mightier than they in strength, and they denied our communications? So we sent on them a furious wind in unlucky days, that we may make them taste the chastisement of abasement in this world's life. And certainly the chastisement of the hereafter is much more abasing, and they shall not be helped. And as to Samud, we showed them the right way, but they chose error above guidance. So there overtook them the scourge of an abasing chastisement for what they earned. And we delivered those who believed and guarded against evil. And on the day that the enemies of Allah shall be brought together to the fire, then they shall be formed into groups, until when they come to it, their ears and their eyes and their skins shall bear witness against them as to what they did. And they shall say to their skins, why have you borne witness against us? They shall say, Allah who makes everything speak has made us speak, and He created you at first, and to Him you shall be brought back. And you did not veil yourselves, lest your ears and your eyes and your skins should bear witness against you, but you thought that Allah did not know most of what you did. And that was your evil thought which you entertained about your Lord, that has tumbled you down into perdition. So are you become of the lost ones? Then if they will endure, still the fire is their abode. And if they ask for goodwill, then they not of those who shall be granted goodwill. And we have appointed for them comrades, so they have made fair seeming to them what is before them and what is behind them. And the word proved true against them among the nations of the jinn and the men that have passed away before them, that they shall surely be losers. And those who disbelieve say, do not listen to this Quran and make noise therein, perhaps you may overcome. Therefore, we will most certainly make those who disbelieve taste a severe punishment, and we will most certainly reward them for the evil deeds they used to do. That is the reward of the enemies of Allah. The fire of them therein shall be the house of long abiding, a reward for their denying our communications. And those who disbelieve will say, our Lord, show us those who led us astray from among the jinn and the men, that we may trample them under your feet, so that they may be of the lowest. As for those who say, our Lord is Allah, then continue in the right way. The angels descend upon them, saying, fear not, nor be grieved, and receive good news of the garden which you were promised. We are your guardians in this world's life and the hereafter, and you shall have therein what your souls desire, and you shall have therein what you ask for. A provision from the forgiving, the merciful, and who speaks better than he who calls to Allah while he himself does good and says, I am surely of those who submit. And not alike are the good and the evil. repel evil with what is best. When lo, he between whom and you was enmity would be as if he were a warm friend. And none are made to receive it but those who are patient, and none are made to receive it but those who have a mighty good fortune. And if an interference of the shaitan should cause you mischief, seek refuge in Allah. Surely He is the hearing, the knowing. And among His signs are the night and the day and the sun and the moon. Do not prostrate to the sun nor to the moon, and prostrate to Allah who created them, if Him it is that you serve. But if they are proud, yet those with your Lord glorify Him during the night and the day, and they are not tired. And among His signs is this, that you see the earth still, but when we send down on it the water, it stirs and swells. Most surely He who gives it life is the giver of life to the dead. Surely He has power over all things. Surely they who deviate from the right way concerning our communications are not hidden from us. What is he then who is cast into the fire better, or he who comes safe on the day of resurrection? Do what you like, surely he sees what you do. Surely those who disbelieve in the reminder when it comes to them, and most surely it is a mighty book. Falsehood shall not come to it from before it, nor from behind it, a revelation from the wise, the praised one. Naught is said to you, but what was said indeed to the apostles before you. Surely your Lord is the Lord of forgiveness and the Lord of painful retribution. And if we had made it a Quran in a foreign tongue, they would certainly have said, why have not its communications been made clear? What a foreign tongue and an Arabian say, it is to those who believe a guidance and a healing. And as for those who do not believe, there is a heaviness in their ears, and it is obscure to them. These shall be called to from a far off place. And certainly we gave the book to Musa, but it has been differed about, and had not a word already gone forth from your Lord, judgment would certainly have been given between them, and most surely they are in a disquieting doubt about it. Whoever does good, it is for his own soul, and whoever does evil, it is against it, and your Lord is not in the least unjust to the servants. To him is referred the knowledge of the hour, and there come not forth any of the fruits from their coverings, nor does a female bear, nor does she give birth, but with his knowledge. And on the day when he shall call out to them, where are those whom you called my associates? They shall say, we declare to thee, none of us is a witness. And away from them shall go what they called upon before, and they shall know of certain that there is no escape from them. Man is never tired of praying for good, and if evil touch him, then he is despairing hopeless. And if we make him taste mercy from us after distress that has touched him, he would most certainly say, this is of me, and I do not think the hour will come to pass. And if I am sent back to my Lord, I shall have with him sure good. But we will most certainly inform those who disbelieved of what they did, and we will most certainly make them taste of hard chastisement. And when we show favor to man, he turns aside and withdraws himself, and when evil touches him, he makes lengthy supplications. Say, tell me if it is from Allah, then you disbelieve in it, who is in greater error than he who is in a prolonged opposition. We will soon show them our signs in the universe and their own souls, until it will become quite clear to them that it is the truth. Is it not sufficient as regards your Lord that He is a witness over all things? Now surely they are in doubt as to the meeting of their Lord. Now surely He encompasses all things.